All right, today's list is horror movie characters who were begging to get murdered. I did a video a few weeks ago about horror movie characters who I believe deserved fully what they got. This is the next step up from that. These are characters who it would seem maybe have some sort of anaphylactic allergy to minding their business. Personally, I'm a believer in staying in your own lane because frankly, there's less traffic there. However, I know that not everyone shares that belief. I also am from the city of Philadelphia, go Birds. And because of that, we have a motto here, which is fuck around and find out. And boy, did these characters that I'm about to list find out. First up is Mia from Terrifier 3. Mia hosts a true crime podcast, and she falls under one of my least favorite horror movie tropes, which is artist or podcaster or filmmaker or whatever who's so obsessed with their art that they want to die for it. No pun intended with the art thing there, but it drives me up a wall watching her not only just like fawn over these people, obviously in a very inappropriate way, which is the point of the movie, but then nothing could have prepared me for the face of shock that she makes when she finally comes face to face with Art the Clown, as if she hasn't spent this entire movie, not to victim blame, but fucking begging for it. Literally on record saying how much she would just love to be face to face with him and see what it looks like and what his victims had to go through and look him in the eyes. You got your wish, baby girl. You did it. As a former Make-A-Wish Foundation kid myself, I can tell you that when you make a wish and it is granted, you say thank you. She drove me insane. Easily, unfortunately, the lowest point of that movie for me. But she got what she wanted, so in a way, she wins. Next up, and you probably knew this was going to have to be on this list, but Ellison from Sinister, Ethan Hawke's character. Ellison, brother, how did you get married? How did anyone marry you? I'm not a married person. I can't speak on what it must be like to have a marriage, but I do believe that if your husband lies to you that much and is that much of a piece of shit, you are entitled to financial compensation. What sucks is Ellison obviously is already such a piece of shit and took himself down, but he took down his entire family with him. It's like, does he count as a family annihilator, technically? He just had so many opportunities to get the fuck out of there, and instead he was like, no, my book. I can't write textbooks. I can't work a regular job. I'm an artist. I'm too good for that. Grow up. In this economy, write a textbook. Are you kidding me? Write a fucking textbook. Because now you got 8 slow motion black and white kids chasing after you and no one to blame but yourself, buddy. Next up is Eric from Evil Dead 2013. The thing about Eric is that it's not often that I see a character where every single decision that they make, I would have made the opposite. I don't feel like I'm always that person who's like screaming at the screen when I watch horror, because like I watch a lot of horror movies. I get it. They're going to have to make stupid decisions for the plot to move along. But I actually can't even justify a goddamn thing that Eric decided to do. What's the best case scenario for him of opening that book that is covered in human skin and teeth? You just want to prove to your friends you can read? You learn Latin? Download Duolingo like a fucking adult. Next, this is one of my all-time favorite movies in history. However, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion by saying that my next one is Taylor from Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Taylor, much like Mia from Terrifier 3, just falls into that category of the like, I gotta get my project done, my art. Oh my God, the world can't live without my art, my gripping journalism. It's almost like though there's a reason fundamentally that no one has ever made a documentary like the one that she's trying to make, which is that maybe you're not meant to follow him. This one's tough because I do understand her side and that I would stay once I met him also because I would fall in love with him. But that's my own problem. That's my cross to bear. You don't have to bring everyone down with you. Lastly, the king of does not know when to mind his fucking business and keep driving. We're talking Derry from Jeepers Creepers. The only redeeming quality that Derry has, frankly, is that he's played by Justin Long. People who hate horror movies love to tell me why they hate them, and it's always like, oh, everyone's so stupid in them. Derry is giving them fuel to the fire. I hate it. I feel a lot of emotions when I watch Jeepers Creepers. I do feel sad at the end that Derry dies, but I feel sad for his sister. I do not feel sad for him. He got exactly what he deserved. Oh, Derry. In the words of Donna from Parks and Rec, you're fine, but you're simple. I hope you're down in hell reflecting on your actions and learning to double knot your shoelaces. Fly high, King. All right, who'd I miss on this list? There was a sixth person that I did not mention because I try to make these only 5 on the list, but actually curious if anyone can guess who it is. It's from a pretty recent movie.